All right, we're at 100 hours here on the Bird and the Mercury. Time for a third oil change. Mercury recommends that you do a break-in period of 20 hours and you change the engine oil. After 50 hours, you change your lower unit oil. And then at 100 hours, you do both. And then every 100 hours, you do both, or once a year. It's real simple to do. To do the lower unit, which is what I'm going to walk you through today, all you need is a 1 1/16 socket, a prop block, which I got from TH Marine, or you can use a piece of wood, but this really fits nice on the stabilizer and in between the propeller, locking it in place so you can actually get some torque on the nut back there. You need a screwdriver. You need Gear Lube SAE 90 from Mercury. All you need is one will fill it up for the most part. And then you need the Mercury pump. We'll go over what this is, but there's two screws behind the propeller. This screws into the bottom one, and you'll pump oil through the bottom screw hole until it comes out the top. Then you put the top screw back in, vapor locking it, so when you unscrew this, not much oil comes out, and then you put your bottom screw back in. The only thing that takes time on this is watching the oil drain. So I went out and did a little running, warmed it all up. Give it a good 15 to 20 minutes to let it all drain out before you pump fresh in. So let's get started. So here you can see the TH Marine prop block. I'm not sure exactly what it's called, but that's what I call it. Just slides on over your stabilizer. Propeller pushes right up against it, and you can see it ain't gonna go nowhere. And then you can break open your prop nut from there. Real simple. All right, with the prop nut off, all you gotta do is remove, there's 3 thrust washers there. Stack them over there in order, leave them stacked in the way you got them off. And then you come back over here, turn your prop back to the right, taking the pressure off the prop block. Remove the prop block, stick it on the ground, and the propeller will come straight off. See how easy that is? And then here are the 2 screws that I was telling you about, for which your lower unit will drain. But to do that, you got to lower the motor back down and put a proper catch bucket in, because it will drain down toward the bottom, and be prepared for that. And then it takes a good 15 minutes for it to drain. So now you got a catch pan down here. As I was saying earlier, take out both of these screws with a flathead screwdriver, or you can use, I think it's a 10 millimeter, but we're going to use the flathead screwdriver. It's what I had accessible at the moment. It's very important to make sure that seal comes out with it. Woo, and you can smell it. So that's screw number 1. And here's screw number 2. And you can see oil is coming out. See all of the black oil coming out? This is why this takes forever. So go grab a whiskey, come back in 15-20 minutes. Should be good to go. Okay, so this is the pump, the Mercury little pump. It's got this yellow tab that goes into the bottom hole on your lower unit. And It's really hard to screw that on as a solid piece while your pump is in the oil. And again, here's a quick shot of the oil. But nonetheless, you screw that in up here and just start pumping. And then you pump until oil comes out of the other hole. It's really that simple. All right, now that you got the screws back in, this is the perfect time to wipe down everything. Look for fishing string and whatnot inside your hub area. Make sure it's all clean. And then you put on your propeller, your thrust washers, your prop nut, and you're done with the lower unit. It's really that simple. Hope you learned something. Hope this helps you out. Thanks for stopping by.